Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Anthony, and this is Forza Horizon 6, episode number 20. So in our last one, we finished all of the stories, and we finished half of this job thing in the city. It was like this food delivery thing. I said in that episode that we were going to continue this. We are not, because this is going to be an incredibly boring drive, or a boring grind and drive, I guess. So I will be doing this at the very end. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch gears again, and we're going to start focusing on the mop-up of this series. So we've done all the events, all the stories. Now all that's left is basically PR stunts and collectibles, and we will be completely done with this game. So with that being said, let's go ahead and switch back to speed traps. Let's do those first. Actually, let me check and see if I've got all of the drag meets before I go any further. Not drag meets. What am I doing? Time attack circuits. Here we go. So we got this one. We've posted a time on that. We posted a time on that. There's so much stuff. It's really difficult to make sure you're thorough, which is not a bad thing. We've posted a time on that and that. We are good. Now, I know there was a couple PR stunts, new ones that popped up over here. It looks like 215 miles an hour. Okay. Let's go here, I guess. Now let's switch into a car that can do this. Let's do... this car should be able to in that distance. But just in case it can't, let's do this thing. Because I know this thing can. So 215 is the target.
Setting off every speed trap in Japan. That is impressive. Go check your journal.
Okay, there we go. So we know that those are good because we got the alert. So now we go to speed zones, and I believe there's also one of those here. 95 on the coastal speed zone. So really, it's just going to be about hitting this with the most speed. Let's try it from this direction. And what is it? 95? Ooh. Good lord. Okay, let's try it again. Man, 95 is going to be... That's going to be pretty insane.
Music turbocharged. It's Horizon Base Arena.
Ooh, got closer. So I think figuring out how far that I can go
Live from Legend Island.
inside of that little turn is going to be the trick here.
We've got dirt and off-road champs. We got drift drivers and stunt pilots and Horizon Rush veterans. Oh, and the latest crew, Legendary Friends, just showed up from their event. Nice to see them. Oh, we got a couple of goofball DJs here to keep the party going. This is Base Arena. Thanks for putting up with me.
Okay, so going from that direction is definitely not going to be the answer. I got 94.18, so it has to be possible. It's just getting it just right. Yeah, I lost way too much speed. Yeah, that one's gonna be that's gonna be a tough one. Man, that's gonna be it's all gonna come down to that one turn and how fast you can take it, which is very interesting. Thing is, I don't know how far I can cut it. Let's try that again. So you can actually cut it straight across. Like, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Jeez. But you almost have to stay in the dirt, so you've got to find that balance between going off-road and also being able to stop. Yeah, that's definitely not it.
Hey, slow down.
There we go.
Or don't. You've completed every speed zone available. Wild. Check your journal.
Okay, so there's those. That's a good little challenge. See if we have any more danger signs. Nope, got all those. And we'll save the drift zones for last. Let's see if we have any trailblazers to do. And we do. How am I missing that many trailblazers? I'm missing a bunch of trailblazers. Good lord. 350 seconds. Where the heck do you end? What? Okay, yeah. Well, I can't even see where I'm ending. So that's an interesting problem. Yeah. Sure. What? Okay, so I'm going to assume that the path of least resistance here is not necessarily the road. $350. It's what? A little over 5 minutes? Well, I have 5 minutes to get there. Would I be better off just getting to here and then running the road? Okay, let's just do a straight shot and see what that does. Hey, I got a bonus board. I have no idea what I'm fixing to hit. Oh, God. Jeez. Okay, we're keep trucking.
Hey, party people. You want to hear a sentence I've been waiting 15 years to say? This next base arena track is a skill song at Horizon Japan.
Okay, we'll grab the road here and kick off. Oh, land it. We'll take that. That shouldn't affect anything. Again, I'm just beelining this. I have no idea where I'm actually going. Of course, it's the train. This is an absolutely incredible trailblazer. Oh. Well, I can't run up a bank. Keep it straight, Ethel. Oh, come on now. Gosh, I'm not even close to the city. That's wild. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and restart this Trailblazer because I think getting to here and then riding the highway in is going to be the faster option. I really do. Because I just don't see going through all of that to be the best course of action. So let's go ahead and route back here. And I think I just can't, yeah, like I said, I can't imagine that being correct. So we're going to basically go to right here and then cut left and then ride this thing all the way into the Tokyo City. Where's our marker at?
Oh, would you look at that? It's another sentence I've been waiting 15 years to say. That last track was a skill song at Horizon Japan. Oh, that felt good. Stay tuned for this next one. Let's get it.
Woo. That's fine. I should do a 360. Okay, let's reverse and try that again. If I brake here, I should land it. Perfect. Good Lord, I can't see anything. I need to start slowing down a little bit. All right, now let's hit the highway. Then we're going to go basically straight all the way to the end of the Trailblazers. So right there. Technically, I think going... let's just try left. And this still might not work, so. But I'm banking on it working. Both those in the same spot. Woo, we're good. So we're going to be coming in very, very hot. I've got to figure out the best way to get there. So it looks like following this route and then going left and then right and then basically straight to it, essentially. Well, let me reverse that real quick. Boop. Hold. Find the brakes. There we go. Nice. Well, that was fun. Yeah, so if you ever need to do that, there you go. That's how you do it. Okay, so let's go back up here. We have a couple more. These aren't near as bad, though. 45 seconds. So it's from here to... So you're basically jumping off of this and following the route. Right. I wonder where that's going to start at. Oops, sorry. Where is the Trailblazer? Oh, there's.
Horizon, you are listening to Base Arena. So, I just got back from the data center at Horizon Japan. And guess what? It turns out the driver with the most speed zone... They don't just put your name on a leaderboard. Oh, no. They put your picture in the...
There we go. All right, so now let's go over here and grab this one. So 15 seconds, so we're basically following this little, I guess, little stream. That shouldn't be too often, but
like toys and stickers and fruits around it. It's adorable. So keep going. You're not just showing off your driving skills. You're also brightening the days of our tech team. Aww.
It's behind me.
This next track's for you.
There it is. Ooh. Could be worse. At least it's not water. Ugh. There we go. Speaking of water. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's go back up. We have all those. So we're missing 2. Here's the first one. Really, that's it? Okay. Okay, there's that one. And we have one more, which is here. So it's just along this. So we're just going to have to drive across the sand. I guess so. I actually don't have that road. I'm going to have to spawn here.
Trailblazers got you navigating at high speeds, but you were not phased. Check out your journal.
Okay, there's all the Trailblazers. So now we have the last thing that I'm dreading, which is the drift zones, which we have many, many more of these, including this one right here that I'm honestly kind of worried about. But let's do this. Let's take this car back to our house. And let's see, because it's a pretty fast car. I just don't know, like, do I have anything that might be better for drifting than what I have? I know there was that Ferrari that I really liked. In the last episode, I believe it was, when we did all the stories, there was this Ferrari. That's a Vin XP. Nismo. Let me go see how much that Ferrari was, because I really liked it. And I was able to handle it really well. So let's go to... Here, let's turn these in first. Super wheel spin. Super wheel spin. Yep, that's dirt all right. Super wheel spin. And super wheel spin. Well, let's go ahead and run those. Hey, I got the 599XX Evolution Ferrari. Sweet. Okay. Now let's go back to the festival site. So, I have a feeling that the drift zones on this game is going to be very interesting. And probably going to make me lose my mind. But that's okay. So the one that I'm after is not here. That's the problem. There it is. Formula Drift. It's that thing right there. I want to buy it, just so we can have a shot at doing this. because I really liked this car when I was using it, so I'm going to use it now and hope for the best. It's actually not the car that I got all the drift zones done with. That was the Nissan Z. All right, let's try this thing out. Let's take it to some of the other drift zones first to get used to it and see how it goes. All right, let's turn off our stability and traction control. Yeah, like it seems like it's it slides easy and has just enough power to get it sideways, but not too much to make it go super fast and like forward. So let's try this. Let's do 125,000 at this location. See how it handles. Okay. Well, not so sure.
This is the vibe. This is Base Arena. Let's go. This is your boy Scotty Tyler here. So, I was just talking to May, and she shared the folder of pictures that she's taken with her friend while they explore Japan. I mean, you gotta see him. Here's Tokyo City. It's blurred.
So, I like the car, but I just don't know.
Listen, May, quick question. Is your friend also the one nailing down every speed trap in the country? Yeah, I thought so. You gotta slow down when you take the pictures, my friend. Next up on Base Arena, a bunch of big bangers.
I keep getting extremely close, but it's just not good enough. Okay, let's try. I know I didn't give it a whole lot of time to test it, but let's try just for simplicity's sake and just to compare. Let's try. So I have actually three. I've got the 240SX, I've got the Nissan Z, and the Supra. I've got four actually. Let's do this one. It's all about finding that car. Hello? Drift zone counter. Are you there? So the fact that that was able to almost get that, even though I missed like a lot of the track, is a really good sign. That's not how you do it. Well, if I can stay in the road.
Okay, so I was just talking to Yuji-san.
Okay, this thing just does not have enough.
And he said there's a secret way.
It does not have enough.
First you have to climb up Yoshinayama, then find a special wristband, and that leads you to a...
It doesn't have enough power in the rear to get it sideways.
Now that I say it,
At least not for what I need.
I can never...
So let's see what our other options are. Really like this. It's a lot less torque. I mean, that thing's got a ridiculous amount of torque. There's no way I'm using that. Forget it. Let's just try our Nissan Z.
To him again, Base Arena fans. You listen to this next track.
So this is what I did all of our drift zones before with. So let's see how it goes. Did it have to start raining? Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going to stick with this car because it's the best that I have found. If it would quit raining, that would be great. It's going to make this kind of difficult. Well, we're going to have to wait till it quits raining. So I will be back when it does so. And we're back. Thank God. Okay. Wow. Perfect. Perfectly awful. Yeah, that was terrible. Okay, we gotta do something different. This isn't working. So here we have... This person is saying the Honda Acti. Do I have one of those? Honda. That thing? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Right? You know what, at this point, I'll try anything. Okay, so upgrades and tuning. Fine tuning setups. Godlight drifting. Let's see. Let's see if there's a tune. There's not a drift. There's not a code that I see. So I'm just going to... They're also saying the Lotus Avija? Avia? Let's go ahead and get this one, though. So all-wheel drive drift. Let's just do this one. Again, at this point, like, whatever it takes to get it done, that's what I'll use. And then the other one is what? The Lotus Aliyah? Or however you pronounce it. That thing? $2.5 million. Do I have that? I don't think I did. And I'm not spending $2.5 million on something that might work. I don't. Well, I guess let's try this stinking little thing out. Okay. Let's go back here and give it a shot. And of course it's raining again. Dear God. What? There's no way this is working. Of course this works. I mean, that's the highest score that I've got so far. So we are going to continue. Thank God for Forza Horizon community, huh? All right, now we do have a dirt setup here, so I don't know if this is gonna work on dirt. But you know what? Why not? Let's try it. 140,000.
Through this region. Get it? Coasted? Because of the... Never mind.
This thing is absolutely wild.
Horizon Base Arena. To keep your heart racing. What up, Horizon? It's your boy, Scotty Tyler here. I am in the Festival Control Center, where we get data from racetracks all over Japan. Check out these time attack leaderboards. Somebody
Whoops. Messed that up.
likes these things, huh? What would happen if I just, push this little button right here? That would just wipe off all the times, right? Then you'd have to go around and hit them all again. Wouldn't that be terrible?
Almost.
Just kidding. Scotty knows there's only one button he's allowed to push. Here it is. Ready? Play.
Oh my gosh. Forza, how have you not fixed this where it just instantly repeats? Like, make your stuff work. I don't need to see all the leaderboards every time I run through this. I just need you to start tracking my points. Man, these drift zones are really difficult on this game. I can definitely see them tuning these back pretty heavily in the future because these are ridiculous. I feel like I'm giving it my very best shot and I'm barely getting it. I mean, I'm drifting the entire time. Like, you got me. Why? Go on, you stupid Jeep. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. These are going to be nightmare fuel. 160,000. But once we get done with these, the fun part begins. Which is all the boards and stuff. Those are always fun. All right, what are we doing here? 160. I almost borked that one. Okay, so 140. I just wonder how easy this thing's going to be to control on asphalt, though, because you don't have to press it very hard to make it go.
Tune in to Horizon Base Arena. Let's get this party started. Yo, Horizon. Horizon. So who saw the final event of Drift Club Japan? How cool was that? Jordy, what I tell you, man, Hamada-san, he's just a normal guy. Normal guy who's been out drifting everyone since, like, forever, since the beginning of time. But hey, you want to be a legend, you got to drive with the legends, am I right? You and your friends are going to be out on that island before you...
So 140 was the target, and 152 is what I ended up with. Okay, so let's see here. Now let's do this one, 160. We'll go this way.
Until then, just enjoy this next track from Scotty Baby, right here at Base Arena.
Did I get that right? 160, yeah. Don't do it. Yeah, this thing's great. Let's do this one, 130. Okay. Yeah, like at no point are you ever not drifting in this car because as soon as you press the gas, it just goes. All right, so we'll do this one, which is 100,000. Good. This one is 100,000 as well, and I'm assuming we'll go downhill if we start here. So 100,000. Oh my gosh. Yep, this one's stupid. Oh, these freaking Jeeps, man.
Yo, you're back with Scotty Tyler on Base Arena. Larry Chen, if you're out there, I got this signed copy of Moto Auto with your shot on the cover. That is dope, my man. Thank you for sending that. Good props to the driver, too. You two will probably be way too busy right now, but if you ever want to do a photo shoot with the A86, you know, the Base Arena mobile, I got a vision. Early morning, unkite clouds, matching track suits. Yeah, you get the vibes. Hit me up later. I got all the track suits picked out.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's do this one, which is 130. That seems a bit much. Good to go. Okay, this one's next, 95. Start here. Okay, got it. Let's go to how many more we got? So I have 2-star and then another one. So this one. And then the Big Daddy. Good God. This one's also dirt. Let's start here. How much was it when I get there? 160. Alrighty, and the Big Daddy. Right here. 340,000. Man, I would be lying if I said I wasn't dreading this. Here we go. Got a little close there.
faster, louder, together. Horizon Base Arena. What is up, party people? So, we had the wrap party for the first season of Yuji's Auto down at the garage last night, and it was so cool. So congrats to Yuji-san and Keiko-san and the driver who's been helping them out. I think that we all learned a lot about history, tradition, tolerance, and that's the Horizon Festival, right? That's our way, changing the world one engine valve at a time. Oh, and one track at a time, too. Base Arena, here we go. Let's get it.
Oh, don't fail that. There we go, and some to spare.
Skill not many people have, but you sense it around all the drift zones. Check out your journal.
Whew. All right. There we go. All right. Collection journal. And we've got Driftacular, a Mazda RX-8 Formula Drift, and a Super Wheel Spin. Let's go back. Grab that. Message center. All right, good to go. So the next thing that we're going to do, so that's all the PR stunts. Let's just go down the list, I guess. Let's make sure we have all of the drag events, which I believe we do. Yes. That counts in the road racing. Wristband events we do, drag meets, speed traps, all these. Bonus boards, mascots, barn finds. Let's go ahead and do those. Treasure cars? Right. So for this, like, we've done this so many times in other games. I want to go ahead and use my treasure map. Purchased it, so I'm going to use it because I have no interest in trying to find these naturally. There are so many of them. So I'm going to use this. Let's do bonus boards.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you wanted to be a pirate. You should have said. Well, have fun searching for all that treasure.
Okay, regional mascots. Treasure cards. Barn finds. And treasure chests. Okie dokie. So are some of these treasure... Wait a second. Treasure cards. Barn finds. What's treasure chest? Landmarks. Houses and the estate. Car meets. Interesting. Okay, so we'll start with these. So we need to have a vehicle that's going to be able to do everything that we need. So most of these are going to be on the out in the wilderness. So I want to be sure that I can get there with these. So let's go ahead and do. Let's do this one. We earned it, so we might as well use it. Nice. Love it. Okay, and then let's go ahead and start down here. So for these, we are going to drive to all the locations because it's going to help us get our roads uncovered. So let's start right here behind us. Let's turn on our settings here. All right, and we are ready to rock.
This will be a special one for you, right, Yuji? We should definitely capture it. Got your camera? Now this is a real special find. 71 Nissan Skyline GTR. Recognize it, Yuji?
I'd recognize this car from a million kilometers away. This is like stepping into a time capsule.
The Hakosuka skyline. My mentor truly poured all his time into this car. Raced it too.
These were really sought after, weren't they? Altered specifically for handling and aerodynamics.
Yes, May. These models were built to be truly competitive. The over-fenders became a thing of style, too. And didn't this car see victory after victory? It had real glory days. I can't believe it's still intact. Even his workbench is in the same place.
Let's finish what your mentor started, right, Yuji? It'll be a full circle moment. Yuji needs to give this one some extra care with the rebuild. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Oh, great. They don't disappear off the map. Oh. Yeah, because they turn into these stupid things. Great. Okay. Well. Couldn't make it easy, could they? So how many barn finds do actually... Let me see. Bonus boards should be 9 treasure cars. I don't think there is a barn find one, is there? There isn't. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do it. So does the icon change at all? The icon doesn't even change. All you can see is if the progress has changed. Yeah. All right, well. All right, on to the next one. You know what? The treasure cars. Let's see if those actually disappear off the map before we actually, don't do them. Let's go over here and see if there's one. Whoop. Spin around here. Whoop. I have to remember I have a little bit less reaction, or not reaction, but control, just because I have dirt tires on. I love this car. It handles so well. How would I get to that? Just around here? It says it's below me.
Crowds already love this base arena banger, and Horizon crowds, you're about to love it too, because this next one's a skill song, baby. Double skill scores. Have fun.
There it is.
2005 Ford GT. Hopefully the salty sea air hasn't ruined the paintwork. It's in decent condition, but could do with a full valet. Now this is how you do a tribute. Redesigning a Le Mans classic. I could see myself driving this for 24 hours.
Okay, we'll store that.
Okay, in the garage and ready for its next endurance race.
Okay, so those do turn gray. Awesome. So we're not gonna have to make a mental note of kind of where we're going and where we need to go. So let's go ahead and we are gonna fast travel over to that one and then just make a big gigantic loop. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll go over here and then up. That should take care of it. So let's start here. And like I said, we will go from there.
If it was mine, I'd be taking this on one huge Japan road trip. It's built for endurance. Enjoy it. It's a head turner for sure.
Hey, wanna get some footage? This will be a mystery solved if we found it. Oh, it's the missing car. Ford Sierra Cosworth RS 500. Still with the container and everything.
Looks like whoever obtained the container attempted to extract the car and damaged it. This car dominated in the late 80s, truly the peak of the touring era. Once retired, it was meant to be shipped out to America, but it was lost in transit.
Wow. Shipped, lost, and misplaced. It's a shame it never made it back out of that box. It was a great competitive car.
Yes, originally built to push the speed of the Sierra Cosworth, it had a great amount of race potential. It's a true collector's item now.
Well, let's get it back in mint condition. Fix up some of this unfortunate damage.
Now on to the next one.
Taking the car
And it's just going to be a treasure car located here.
back to UG's. I'll give you a call once we fixed it out.
Yeah, I can't believe we're almost done with the game. We should have one more episode after this, and then that should be it for Forza Horizon 6. That's a bad thing about really enjoying a game is you finish it so quickly. But as much as I've enjoyed my time in Japan, I need a break from racing games, so I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'm going to move on to bigger things. Specifically the Halo series. That's my next project, but I have one other project in the works before I get to that. And you guys will find out soon enough.
I'll tell him. Okay, you're back on Base Arena, and I have had calls from everybody this morning. Helena Marston, Nakamoto.
Hey, wait, that's the same color, same everything as my uncle's Figaro. Did he? Is this his? Now, I know what color it was because the Figaro came in 4 colors. One for each season.
Okay, store and move on to the next.
All right.
Okay, and the next one's going to be right here.
Hey, it's in your garage. Talk about classy. Enjoy it. Perfect for an amble around the forest roads. Maybe park up outside a cafe in the city. A real leisure car.
I don't know why they couldn't call you themselves now that I think about it, but, you know, probably because all they can offer is expert driving advice and their respective legends. Scotty D, on the other hand, can bring the moose.
get a camera to record. You'll be glad you did. Would you look at that? The Porsche 930. Not looking too bad at all.
Now this has truly impressed me. Being one of the fastest production cars, it gained a huge popularity in the street racing scene. Look at that rear engine, May. This one particularly has been heavily modified.
Yes, I heard of a car like this being engineered to reach the highest speeds in Japan. Apparently, it has pieces from the Porsche 962.
A car like this could effortlessly cut through the streets of Tokyo in a flash. I have to say, as soon as I saw the color, I recognized it. It's somewhat notorious amongst fans, but this popularity ultimately led to its retirement.
Wow, it looks like we owe it to car culture to restore this Porsche. Yuji, you ready?
Okay, on to the next one.
Okay,
Looks like the next one's going to be here.
we've got the car at Yuji's. Even though the engine is incredibly tuned, it needs work. I'll give you a ring when it's done.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab these roads right here because these are gonna be difficult to spot on a map. So hold on. Slight detour. There we go. It's a beautiful place.
Cannot wait for this one. This find will be the stuff of legend. Get a camera, get this on record. I can't believe it. The Honda NSXR GT. Do you know how rare this is?
Rare, indeed. Only 5 were made, and this one looks like it found its way to an owner, but with no official records on how or to who.
Well, it's in great condition. Looks like whoever managed to get it truly loved the car.
It has a few miles to its name and incredibly looked after. It's mechanically a duplicate of the NSXR, which is rare in itself. The GT counterpart, extraordinarily unobtainable, built to improve their competitiveness in the Super GT class.
Talk about one of a kind. I can't wait to see this on the road. Let's get going.
All right.
Right now we'll go down to this one.
We'll let you know when it's ready. The car's in good condition, but we'll still need to give it a good valet. 2000 GTR is in your garage.
Gosh, what a road.
Hey, if this is it, you'll want this properly recorded. Ready to film? This has got to be the mysterious Nissan of the mountain passes. The R390. You know only one of these was made?
Yes, it's the fastest and most expensive Nissan made to this day. Its racing counterpart was built for the 97 and 98 Le Mans, although there were some overheating issues in the first year. They manufactured this singular model to comply with street legal regulations of the GT1 class.
I heard there was a huge mix-up during a transfer of cars to new facilities. Cars were sent to the wrong places, and most were successfully tracked down. All but one.
Looks like it fell into the hands of someone who knew their way around this type of vehicle, and their way around the tollgate passes. The car's set up properly on the lift, ready for welding.
They obviously wanted it to remain a secret. The owner could even be you, Yuji.
Very nice.
The car's gone to Yuji's, and I'll let you know when it's back up and running.
Okay. Got that one. We got this one. Now let's go to this one. And we'll just make a straight shot in this case. Uh-oh.
Hey, I think there will be an interesting find in here. Want to document it with some footage? Ooh, a Mitsubishi Montero Evolution. An absolute dominator of endurance rallies.
Yes, exactly. In '97, this model marked the start of an incredible run for Mitsubishi at Dakar. Apparently, this one in particular performed well.
The damage to that front bumper alone is an indication of an incredible endurance career.
Almost fully destroyed. They aren't delicate though. The Montero model won 12 Dakar rallies in the 2000s. They were surpassed at one point but bounced back after further developing the truck.
Well, it looks like you've got your work cut out restoring this off-roading monster. Let's load it.
Okay. So next one's going here.
That front bumper was completely destroyed. Plus, there's dirt caked into every crevice of the poor car. We'll call you when we're done sorting it out.
What up? This is your boy Scott Tyler. You're listening to Bass Arena. So, looks like that treasure car we told you about has been rescued from Jodogahama Beach. Lancer Evo 3, nice. And I spoke to my friend Issa Muhammad-san, who sent us the photo clue in the first place. Turns out the car belongs to a guy who used to fix up his drift cars, but gave up that lifestyle to be a marine biologist. See? This is why we go hunting for abandoned cars, party people. Every single one of them tells a story.
It's such a pretty place. I see your smiling face. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming.
car like this all the way out here? With an engine sound like the RX-7, it is a complete crime that it's been silent for so long. Ready to get to work? Good as new, right? Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing, well, hearing it in action.
1985 Mazda RX-7. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Okay, now we'll go. Let's get these three. It doesn't really matter which order we go. This way? Yeah.
Take it for a spin later, though. I think you'll be impressed. Such a classic sports car. Actually, thinking about it now, the RX-7 was the first in the line of fast, sporty Mazdas. A pioneer, really.
I wish once you turn those things off, like of your actual map, that they wouldn't actually be triggerable until you turn them back on. Like if the icon wasn't on your map, then it would trigger. It's not a super big hassle, but it just takes over your GPS, so you kind of lose where you're going.
Might very well uncover a great mystery here. You should record this. The rumors were true. The Peugeot 205 T16. Not so elusive anymore.
What a find! It had been misplaced between rally stages, attending as a showpiece. No one knew where it went, diminished to rumors of sightings.
The 205 was a fierce competitor back in the 80s, right? Had a good few wins under its belt?
Absolutely. In fact, the most successful Group B vehicle. The T16 was a wonder, all-wheel drive and powerful. For regulations, Peugeot was required to make 200 units, all inspected in the same place. I can only imagine what a sight that was.
Well, this car definitely needs some TLC. Looks like it was left in a rush.
So it'll
Get corn fine.
be a little while before the car is ready. I'll give you a call.
Making good progress.
What's that? This definitely could be what we're looking for. You should get some footage. Yes, there it is. The Sierra Enterprises Evo.
I remember this story back in 2010. A Mitsubishi time attack car with so much potential. It had a truly unfortunate run. The turbo blew during its second time attack. They never continued work due to the cost.
I remember. It came second twice, right? The owner wanted more, though, and they ended up losing the car to time.
The specs on this really set a new precedent for time attack cars. It boasted an incredible 4-cylinder turbo engine, tuned to complete perfection. A real thing of engineering art.
They really got every ounce of performance out of it. Right, let's load it up and get it back out there. All right, we'll
Treasure card.
need some time to get this fixed. Figure out its issues. I'll give you a call when it's ready.
Yo, what's up? We're back, Base Arena. So, I just heard something outside the booth, and either one of you has found that abandoned Mazda RX-7 with that sweet, sweet rotary engine, or Scotty left a video playing in the other room. 10 hours of ASMR with the Mazda RX-7 and that sweet, sweet rotary engine. Either way, it sounds phenomenal. Go make some noise in Horizon.
Isn't that a beauty? Even coated in years of dirt. A perfect Porsche 959. Completely iconic. And completely ready for a clean. Would you look at that shine? It really is the least we could do for such a groundbreaking car back in its prime.
It is a very nice car. One of my favorite models of the Porsche.
Okay,
Okay, so the next ones are going to be here.
it's in the garage. Give it a whirl when you can. The 959 was the supercar that set a production precedent with its all-wheel drive. Gotta say, it's still got that futuristic appeal it had back in the 80s.
Yes, so we have this set and then this set, essentially. I'm really curious to see what kind of crazy bonus board locations they have in this game. I think we all remember the power pylon one in Forza Horizon 5. That was insane. I expect these to be no different.
This is so exciting. Hopefully it's the car we think it is. You want to document this? We can film it, then look back at the progress. Ready? Oh, Nissan Pow! Yuji, this has to be the car, right? It looks pretty classic.
Yes,
Nissan?
definitely the car we heard about.
How about both? You know this car sold out just 3 months after pre-orders went live? The retro-futuristic design is very appealing, I have to say.
In pre-orders they were popular. I believe this one was well loved too, although it's been quite exposed to the elements. But once it's fixed, it'll be perfect to explore the countryside in.
All right, let's get this out of here and get to work.
We need some time to fix it up. I'll call you when it's ready.
Okay, let's see where the next one's at. Looks like the next one is here at the golf course. Let's do that.
You are back with the one and only Scott Tyler. Now listen, shout out to the competitors in the Horizon Road Race finale, and to the winner who outlasted the competition in a grueling endurance race. Now, I gotta be honest, I didn't catch the whole thing myself, but I will definitely pull up the video feed and scrub all the way to the end and watch you cross the finish line.
I'm gonna grab
It's supposed to be an endurance race.
these two rows to my right.
Places to be. Bangers to spin. Let's get it. Maze Arena.
I feel like that one would be a tough one. Someone go ahead and get them. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the golf course. And I'll just follow this all the way around. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm gonna spin around and grab this real quick. Did I get that? Oop. There it is. Whoop. There we are.
There it is. This car was a big deal in Hollywood, you know. Right now, you couldn't tell, huh? Let's get it clean. That's more like it. This beauty has to be one of the most recognizable and classic American muscle cars.
Yeah, it's still missing the rebel flag. I understand why it's not in here, though. I wonder if you would get...
Don't forget about this little celebrity, though. The 69 Charger just oozes cool, right? It's not just a pretty face, though. It laid the groundwork for Dodge's Daytona, too. What a find.
I wonder if you would get in trouble for like making that decal. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this road. No, we'll head that way. Whoop.
Tyler here. So, I totally failed to find that treasure car. I did go looking, but then I stopped to talk to this cool old Japanese lady, and she told me all about sashiko, the Japanese art of decorative mending. And then I went to this garment museum, and now I'm back in the Base Arena booth selling all of my old Base Arena t-shirts. But you found the car, right? So, cool. Then we both found some treasure today. Ah! Oh, sorry, stabbed myself. Sashiko's hard.
There it is.
This will be a special one for you, right, Yuji? We should definitely capture it. Got your camera? What a car! The 1984 Tamika Skyline Turbo. This person was really trying to make this street legal?
Yes, an ambitious project fueled by pure passion. You can see the wheels have been switched out. It's a car built for maximum downforce and minimal weight.
Do you think we could really get this out on the road? I mean, it looks like a lot of the conversion is halfway through.
It is extremely different from the road car it was based on. Although, from what I was supplying and what I can see here, solid progress was made. So I believe we can.
I believe it too.
All right.
Okay, so next one's going to be here.
The car's on its way back to Yuji's to finish up its conversion. I'll contact you when we're successful.
Gosh, those sunflower fields are so pretty. I think I might have missed this one. Looks like I needed to go through the woods up here on this road. So hold on one second. Let's just cut through the sunflowers. They're so pretty as I run them over.
What up? You're back, Base Arena. So, first up, congrats to the new owner of our latest treasure car. I found out a little bit more about it.
There's potentially a half-converted race car in here. Get recording. Let's see what we're working with. Yep, the Lamborghini Diablo SV, one of the greatest poster cars of the 90s. This one looks like it was decked out too.
This is the car I was asked to advise on. It originally was fitted out with flashy accessories, but the owner wanted to strip it back, restore it to being race-ready. Unfortunately, regulations changed and the money needed to upgrade dwindled.
I guess all the extras made the car heavy. A Diablo SV like this sat half ready for the track is so heartbreaking to see. Even in this state, you can see its potential.
It's a powerful car. Rear-wheel drive and gets to top speeds quickly. It's a real shame this car never saw the Super GT series.
It's a beautiful car, both with the vibrant accessories and without. Yuji, let's load it.
Okay, next one is here. We got this one right. Yes.
Contact you when the Diablo is fixed and race ready.
Grab this road real fast first. There we go. Now we'll drive back up and get it.
Look what we have here. You should get recording. If this is what I think it is, you're not gonna want to miss it. In its prime, I can only imagine what this Toyota 2000 GT would have looked like. Stunning, I bet.
Not only beautiful, but incredibly high-performing. It was manufactured to be both comfortable for everyday use, but still race-ready. Really, it could be considered one of Japan's fast supercars.
Extremely rare, too. I heard only a small amount were ever produced for road driving.
Indeed. This one's had its interior stripped out. Been resting for a good while. When we get this back up and running, it will be truly impressive.
Well, it looks like we're gonna need to order a lot of parts. Let's get it loaded, Yuji.
Okay, let's go bring it to the treasure car.
Considering half the car's interior has been stripped, it'll be a bit before it's ready. I'll let you know.
Yo, 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 this next one goes out to the Trailblazers, party people. This one's for the racers and the Toge fans, for the painters and the tuners and the photographers down at the festival garage, for every single one of the friends and locals who have opened up their hearts and their homes to make this the best Horizon ever. And yeah, of course, to the stunt drivers putting stars on every Trailblazer in Japan. You're all legends. Oh, and to the radio DJs too. Everybody always forgets the radio DJs.
What are you doing? Stop middle of the road. Looks like it's going to be up here on my left, I believe. Yeah, here it is. Nissan Safari.
Whoa. I know these models are built for some serious off-roading, but not like this. Ready to breathe some life back into this old Safari? Scrubs up nice, huh? So clean, it almost looks unnatural on a car built for dirt.
Okay, we'll store that. Finding a lot of Nissan vehicles that just never made it to the States over here.
All right.
It's really cool. Okay, so the next and last set that we have is the 6. 2, 4, 6, yeah. So we'll start with this one, and let's just sit back and enjoy the drive.
You know where it is? Everywhere can be considered a road in the Safari. From the waterside to Rocky Mountains, the world is your oyster.
This is definitely the most fun that I've ever had, like just driving around a map on a racing game. It's just so enjoyable. Like, this is the type of game that if you're having a bad day or you're dealing with some stuff in real life, like, you can just hop on here, grab your favorite car, and just drive. Like, and escape for a little while. It's really incredible. And I don't remember ever having that feeling with, like, Mexico.
Back with Scotty Tyler, and it's confession time.
Or Europe.
I made a very specific guess about the story behind that last treasure car. Well, it wasn't really a guess. I had some folks from the All-Japanese Rally and Off-Road Club at the Base Arena show. Unbelievably nice people, and they told me about this GMC Cyclone they wanted to go to a new home. Isn't that sweet? Sometimes abandoned cars just need a helping hand, party people. To the new owner, you're welcome. This next track's for you.
Let's go ahead and grab this road right here. Whoop. Since it's a little tiny road, let's go ahead and grab it. Anytime we see one of these little roads, I want to grab it because these are really hard to find after the fact. That might have been my fault. And we have arrived.
Hey, could you do me a favor and film this find? It'd really mean a lot. Wow. The nostalgia is really hitting me right now.
Is that an Impala?
This is my dad's 62 Lincoln Continental. He sold it when I was still tiny, but he told me all sorts of stories about this car. He poured so much passion into every inch of this thing.
You can see how well he looked after this car, May. Even from the paint scheme alone, everything is high quality. Down to all the details of a classic American lowrider.
He had a group of friends in the 80s, all into the same lowrider custom builds. They'd curate their cars for shows and meets, showcasing their latest upgrades.
I assume he had heavily lowered the chassis. Unfortunately, here it sunk down to the floor over time. But look at that interior. I'll be extra careful with this repair, May.
Thanks, Yuji. I think finding this car, fixing it up, and breathing life into it once more will be my greatest show of appreciation to him.
I can appreciate the history of the car, but the paint scheme is ugly as hell. Sorry. Okay.
Car's back at Yuji's now. I'll give you a call once he's worked his magic.
You know, you would think me living in America, I would like a lot more American cars, but I just don't. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of at all of muscle cars of any form. And I don't really like the new models either. Like, I'm not a fan of the new Corvette. I'm not a fan of the new Mustangs. I've always been a like Italy, that kind of area, Europe. I've always been like Lamborghini, Koenigsegg. Really not Maserati though.
700 is ready for you now. The initial attempt to get it out of the cargo crate did more damage than we realized. Nothing Yuji couldn't handle though.
But my bread and butter has always been Nissan, Mazda. I love those cars. Like the Japanese cars is kind of where I'm at. Whoop. Coming in hot. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, no shade to anyone who likes it. It's just not for me. BMW M1. What an old car.
Oh wow, the M1. 1981, I think. I wonder how long it's been here.
Gosh, those BMW
Roll our
badges,
sleeves up and give this showstopper a glow up.
really
Wow,
tacky.
it's like we reversed time. Shame that we haven't. This model has quite the history.
I mean, how many badges can you put on a car to let you know it's BMW? You could tell a BMW M5 from a mile away.
Okay.
Or M series.
Waiting for you in the
Okay, so this one?
garage. You think for a German manufacturer, there's some distinct Italian design going on here? Well, you would not be wrong. Let me guess. Straight to a road race in the M1?
You'd be wrong. That car will never be driven. You know, I would love to see the
When was the last time you played a skill
the
song?
telemetry data on which cars are the most popular.
Skill song. You get double scores.
I think that would be a really cool statistic to look at.
Beaten path? That Montero Evo we found is ready in your garage.
Awesome. You know, out of curiosity, hold on. While we finish this up, let's Let's turn the music off. Dialogue, music. Oh wait, we don't have to do that. Hold on. You just turn the radio off. Just listen to the car sounds. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that guy was trying to hit me.
That's one fully restored Nissan POW. It's in your garage.
So, we have a possible 90s GT 500 champion behind these doors. Want to get some footage of this? Wow. Number 23 Nismo Skyline GTR. Just look at that engine.
This was
Nice.
an on-track monster back in the day. Both a championship and constructors winner. Untouchable up until 99 when it was swapped out.
It was still used in the festivals, right, Yuji? I heard it was at some of them in the 2000s.
That's right. It was around for a few years after its retirement. Look at the build-up on the bodywork. The upkeep would have been costly, which I assume is why it's been left in the middle of repairs.
I'm actually really hyped about this one. Yuji, work your magic.
All right.
This one
Now let's go get a treasure car.
needs some garage time, but we got it. I'll let you know when it's ready.
Let's just hop off this. Woo! Uh-oh. Huh. Well, that could have went better. I don't think I went the right way. Whew. Wow, look at that. That is incredible. What a beautiful spot. Hey, Evo.
Wow, if this isn't a picturesque scene. I know the Evo was built for tearing through rally routes, but this looks like a postcard. Ready to get stuck in? Restored to its former glory, Mitsubishi really worked wonders here. Ah, to be a rally driver in the 90s.
Okay.
All right, it's in your garage. Don't keep it inside too long. A real rally performer, fully restored and back on the road. That's something to be proud of. It's so satisfying knowing that it'll be out on the open roads again.
1 second. All right, so looks like we got 2 more. Let's go ahead and drive that way. I'm actually going to go ahead and fast travel to these because I'm a little over time. Plus, there'll be plenty of driving with all the bonus sports because we won't be fast traveling at all. So let's go ahead and knock these out real fast. So in the next episode, we will completely finish this game. All the boards, all the mascots. So it's going to be a fun one. And we'll have our trusty Lamborghini to guide us there.
Imagine if the rumors are true and there really is a Le Mans competitor behind these doors. Get your cam ready. Oh, I can't believe it. The Mazda 787B. There's no way it's been sat here all this time.
Looking at the bodywork, it looks like it's been in some treacherous accident. Reports of it falling off a transportation truck must be true. Someone looks like they have tried to repair it, but damage must have been too great for them.
Nothing you can't handle, huh, Yuji? It's completely renowned for endurance. Not exactly a delicate flower of a car.
It's definitely worth trying to get it back up and running. The sound of the engine is iconic. Shame it couldn't run for another season.
It's in definite need of some TLC. Ready to pack it up?
Last one.
All right.
And it's a treasure car.
We'll let you know when it's ready. It needs some real work done.
Oh, this stupid thing. Sorry. Yeah, great.
74 Stratos. Great find. But my heart. Let's get it clean.
Guess someone appreciates it.
You have to try this on the gravel and dirt. Trust me. This Stratos has real miles on the clock. But cars like this don't want to be in storage.
And no more miles after that. Store and garage. Alrighty. Well, I can think of no better area to end.
Safely tucked away in your garage. What an eye-catching Italian rally icon. You know it dominated the mid-70s with 3 world championships in a row? That's a bit of motorsport history there. Now, go find some dirt.
So that's going to be the end of this episode. What a view, huh? That's awesome. All right, so in the next episode, we will complete the game. It may be a longer episode because we do have a lot of collectibles to get through, but there won't be enough for me to make another episode after that. So the next one's it. It may be 3 hours. It may be a little bit longer, but we will have some fun. Get all these bonus sports. I'm sure there's going to be some that are tucked away in crazy places. So we will definitely get them all. If there's any that's tough, like that power pylon one, we'll just have to figure it out. But I have a little Mazda Miata that says that we can do it. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the support. And I will catch you all in the next and final episode of Forza Horizon 6. Bye-bye for now.